Welcome to this Shockmania kill count video, where we will take an Asian horror film and deconstruct it and count all the kills in it. But it wouldn't be a Shockmania video without a twist. So for this kill count video, we're going to take a look at the kills in this obscure yet popular Chinese horror film Bunshinsaba vs Sadako 2, also known as Pen Fairy vs Sadako 2, a crazy Chinese horror film where the local favourite spirit of Bixian the Pen Fairy is pitted in bloody immortal combat against the Japanese icon Sadako. You know, the chick from the TV. Let's get this ball rolling. First, let's set the scene. 4 girls, Xiaoyou, the main character, her best friend PlayAsia, and 2 other girlfriends, Xiaoyi and Wenwen, decide one night to both conjure the Pen Fairy Bixian and watch the cursed video, which is now conveniently streaming online. The chaos then begins. We're going to start with a shower kill. Wenwen is having a shower when a voice, who she thinks is her roommate Xiaoyi, keeps telling her to put her clothes on. The voice keeps changing, eventually into something spooky. But Xiaoyi is busy watching TV, so it can't be her. The silhouette ends up being nothing, but then there's a noise from the toilet, and the dreaded toilet monster, perhaps known as Shitako, comes out. This is where some kind of parallel world begins. Wenwen is trapped in the dark, while Xiaoyi continues on as normal. She then goes to the bathroom and utters the famous words, "Put your clothes on," and notices that Wenwen isn't moving behind the curtain. She opens the curtain to reveal the mummified body of Wenwen, frozen in a frightened state, skin turned green. Sadako has claimed her first victim. Kill count is 1. While pondering if she should watch the video as well to see if this whole Sadako thing is real, Xiaoyi receives a call from beyond the grave. It's Wenwen, and she's got the technology for video in her realm and manipulation, because she can broadcast the death video through Xiaoyi's iPhone screen. Yet another reason to use an Android. Xiaoyi watches the cursed video through her phone, flipping between reality to see that there's nothing playing on her computer screen. But that's enough for Sadako though, as she is here and ready for Xiaoyi. Proving that nothing is too small for her, she emerges from the iPhone. Yet again, use an Android, and this freaks out Xiaoyi. This kill happens off camera, but it's counted. Kill count 2, all from Sadako. While in the bathtub, Xiaoyou receives a call from Xiaoyi asking her to come over and eat some strawberry cake she just made. So the group head over there, and Xiaoyou searches the house looking for Xiaoyi. Xiaoyi then appears and takes a photo of her, then turns into Sadako and lunges at her. But something spooky is happening that forces Cheng Hao into Xiaoyi's room, where he sees a woman slumped over the desk. Then in a scene of pure horror madness, she appears telling him to get out, and then her body falls onto the floor. Cheng Hao is trapped into the room, and Sadako appears in the monitor. When the girls open the door, he is silent, but grins. Then Sadako's hand appears and smashes his head into the monitor. It's an old CRT monitor, not the new fancy flat screens, so there's enough room for a head. Xiaoyou walks into the room terrified. The body of Xiaoyi is on the floor, and her boyfriend's head is stuck in a monitor. Sadako strikes again, kill number 3, and it's only 32 minutes in. Now this is where Sadako has some fun. She turns all the picture frames into the cursed video, this way ensuring that Xiaoyou and PlayAsia have watched it. Have you noticed that so far Sadako hasn't been respecting her 7-day rule? Now I'm counting these because the kill count is rather low in the film so far. Xiaoyou and PlayAsia have made contact with the professor, who's an expert, or so it seems, at the supernatural. He gets the girls together, and they've conjured both Bixian and Sadako, who seem to be enjoying fighting each other. Bixian decides to play dirty and take over the statues of some warriors, but Sadako takes them out one by one. After taking out 2 of them, Bixian is revealed, adding 2 more kills to Sadako here. Kill count 5. However, Sadako also seems to kill Bixian as well by absorbing her magic. Kill count 6. But then the professor gets his old school camera out and takes a photo of Sadako as she is about to attack Xiaoyou. She then gets absorbed into the camera, Fatal Frame Project Zero style. Kill count 7, and the professor chalks up his first and only kill. Remember when Cheng Hao died getting his head smashed into the computer monitor? Well, there's this great scene where he comes back alive, only for Sadako to reclaim his body. Because at this stage, Sadako has been released from her cage by the professor and is back to finish what she started. Piaget pushes Xiaoyou out of the room with the stalking Sadako and decides to become her 7th victim. She falls for the curse of Sadako. Kill count 8, Sadako is responsible for 7. Now we get some flashback kills. We are flashed back into the dark Chinese ages courtesy of Bixian, as she wants to show Xiaoyou what her backstory is. In this scene, Xiaoyou, playing as Bixian, is forced to marry a corpse while her mouth is stitched closed so she can't scream. She's then nailed to the coffin so she can't escape. Pretty brutal. It is assumed this is how Bixian died, but also serves as the introduction to the final hunting ground. Bixian's death location will give her the power to defeat Sadako. Kill count 9. After awaking Bixian by pulling out the stakes and cutting open her mouth, she joins the fight against Sadako to protect Xiaoyou. This fight is pretty cool and pretty chaotic and goes on for a few minutes. It's quite fun to watch if I'm being honest, but all good things must come to an end. Bixian ends up throwing a weakened Sadako back into the well, but that's not enough, and this hilarious head turn from Bixian verifies it. Some kind of ghoul comes out of the well, but is quickly dragged back by Sadako, who absorbs its energy to be reborn. Technically, another kill to Sadako, and 10 total for the film. But here it is, the final fight. Sadako, 4 meters tall and full of spirits against the 4'10" Bixian, who is in desperate need of a haircut and a manicure. Sadako throws 4 spirits at Bixian, who she defeats with 4 stakes. Should we count this? If so, that's now 14 kills for the movie, and the first ones for Bixian. This is enough to slightly weaken Sadako, but her and Bixian continue to fly around the room like a couple of psychotic birds, until they come face to face one last time. Bixian tries to choke Sadako, but she breaks free. I feel like I'm commentating a wrestling match here. Xiaoyou then uses the professor's spirit gun on Sadako, which buys Bixian enough time to tangle her up in her clothes. She throws her into the coffin, locking her in while the professor and his assistant argue about stabbing her. She breaks free as Bixian is losing strength, but Xiaoyou comes to the rescue. A tag team kill between Xiaoyou and Bixian, the final kill of the movie, ending this title on 15 kills. 16 if you want to count Bixian's self-sacrifice at the end to ensure the coffin never reopens after the rubble falls on it. Total kill count, 16. But, you know what? This is a Chinese horror film, and no one ever dies in a Chinese horror film. If you've been paying attention to the film, Xiaoyou is actually a little bit crazy and hallucinates quite a bit. The movie ends with her waking up in a hospital. Actually, there's one more kill here. Xiaoyou's mother is run over by a minivan. This is an actual real kill, and is the only real kill in the film, as it is revealed that everything that happened to her is all in her mind. Everyone that died are either doctors, friends, or random people she meets off the street, or in Wenwen's case, her favourite childhood doll. Sorry to disappoint you all, but while this is quite a fun film, the 16 total death count in the movie, in reality, is just the one. The death of her mother. Seriously though, this is a fun film, and part 3 is even better. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Press the like button if you did, subscribe to the channel for more, and we will see you next time.